latest instalment of the marvellous melodrama of the marriage of the mislaid miner, beautiful heiress, devoted daughter, and all-round top girl, Miss Penelope Anne Blinky Elizabeth Hamilton Kerslake, is farewelling her dear school chums, preparing to return home to London, to tell her father some very exciting news indeed. Little does she know what is to await for her.
Anyone for tennis?
Yes, the tennis. I'm having a cocktail.
Felicity, it's 11 a.m.
You're right, Cindy. We are well overdue. What dashing little firm is to see? And they call themselves a ladies' college, more like a salop house. This is a tragedy.
Felicity Margaret Eunice Trafford-Banks, you should be ashamed of yourself. I'll have you know that Our Lady of the Sacred Holy Daughter of the Apostle Boarding School is the finest ladies' college in the whole of London, as well as some parts of North Wales. The education we receive in this institution is second to...
Ladies, please. How can you think of cocktails and or education at a time like this? Sheer piffle. I've just been proposed to by my one true love, Gilroy Gladheart. It is the most smashing day of my life, and all the attention should be on me.
Oh, Penelope, darling, we are terribly sorry.
Of course, we must be lashing you with attention.
Lavishing attention, darling. Not lashing, lavishing. Lav-ish-ing.
That's precisely what I said. La-ash-ing.
Rather.
Me.
Oh, tell us, how did it happen?
Where did it happen?
Whatever did he say?
However did you respond?
He must have said everything, simply everything.
Was it wonderful?
Was it romantic?
Was it everything you always dreamed it would be?
Did he get on his knee?
Did you cry?
Did he cry?
Oh, do show us the ring again. I know we've seen it, but please, just one small peek.
Do.
Ah!
I have a wonderful plan. We're going to organise an engagement party.
Oh, yes, let's.
Please, can we, Penelope?
Oh, please say yes.
Oh, my friends, my wonderful friends, I think it's a jolly spiffing idea.
Hurrah! You must have ice sculptures. They are all the rage in Paris.
And a champagne tower. Every engagement party worth its crust must have an enormous champagne tower.
And you must have it at Penzance House. Anybody who is anybody holds their engagement party at Penzance House. I shall check to see if we can book the Basildon room this weekend.
Gloria, Catherine, Imogen, Crumpet, Crawford had camels. We are like camels all the way from India.
We know, darling. We were at that party. We were at all the parties. Now, let's start planning yours, Penelope.
Alas, my friends, I hate to disappoint you, but I must return home to inform my father in person of my impending engagement to my beloved Gilroy. My father is elderly and does not like to travel.
Aww.
Ding!
Never fear, I have an idea.
We know. We just heard the sound effect.
Why don't we travel to London on a conveniently later train and hold the party there?
Conveniently later, for whom?
The plot line, darling.
What a smashing idea, old girl.
Oh, how splendid. Thank you, my friends. How entirely wonderful can one day be. First the proposal by my beloved Gilroy, and now the promise of a party to be hosted by my two best school chums. I'm so lucky to be Penelope Anne Finky Elizabeth Hamilton Kerslake.
But was Penelope truly so very lucky, unaware of the calamity that was awaiting for her? Penelope travelled from farewell to dear school chums, and travelled from Our Lady of the Sacred Holy Daughter of the Apostle Boarding School to the Kerslake family manor, deep in the heart of the better side of London, hoping to find her father in good health. Penelope was in for a nasty surprise.
Ding dong, I'm home. I've been waiting to say that for quite some time. I'm home. Mrs. Scrubber, Daddy, here I am, at last from boarding school.
Shush now. Shush you kids. The master is sleeping. How many times do I need to tell you brats to keep away from my front door with your ball games? Every flipping morning at the crack of dawn, it's the same ruddy thing. Bang! Bang! He is in here trying to get some shut-eye.
But Mrs. Scrubber, it's me.
Eh?
I said it's me, Penelope and Binky Elizabeth Hamilton Kerslake. No rapscallions from down the street.
Eh?
I said it's me, Penelope, your own dear Penelope.
Oh, Penny, bless your cotton socks. Why didn't you just say so?
Oh, Mrs. Scrubber, why don't you wear the glasses I got you?
Oh, they squish my nose.
Fiddlesticks. However do you do your housekeeping where you can't even see a foot in front of yourself?
Are you taking a swipe at my housework, little miss?
Oh, of course not, Mrs. Scrubber. The house is just grand, and I'm so glad to be back in it.
Not as glad as we all are to have you back. Anyway, there you go, getting me all sentimental. And that makes me just about as useful as a chocolate teapot now, doesn't it? There's no time for that business. I've an house to run. Be off with you. Your father has been up since the crack of dawn, watching out the window for your arrival.
Ah, thank you, Mrs. Scrubber. Father, I'm home at last from boarding school. I'm so happy to be here. Where are you, darling Daddy?
Is that my Penelope I hear?
Here I am, Daddy dearest, home at last.
Oh, Penelope, my darling daughter, you're a sight for sore eyes.
Oh, Father, I am so happy to be home. But why are you not standing to greet me? Are you unwell?
Alas, it is true. I've been unwell for 6 long months.
But why ever did you not tell me? I will come home immediately to care for you.
And that is it precisely, my dear, why I did not tell you. A girl needs her education in this modern age.
Oh, it is true. I have learned many vital skills, such as needlework and badminton, but the thought of you here on your sick bed is just too much to bear.
But my darling, I've not been alone. I've been kept in good company by my new friend, Dirk Dastardly.
Dirk Dastardly? But Father, isn't he the man that...
Yes, the man that cheated me out of my inheritance, wooed your late mother away from my arms, and almost killed me in a pull to steal my horse.
But why then, Father? Why?
You must never hold a grudge in this world, my darling. It'll make you bitter. Dirk realized the error of his ways and has been trying earnest to make it up to me.
I don't feel convinced. I wonder if he's after our treasure.
Fiddlesticks, no one knows of the treasure.
Very well, Father. I will trust him if you believe him to be true of heart.
Oh, I do.
Speaking of hearts, I have something to tell you.
How coincidental. I also have something to tell you.
I am going to be married.
You are going to be married.
Wait, who are you talking about? My one true love, Gilroy Gladheart?
Oh, my dear, I hope you're not too connected to this young chap, but I've already promised your hand to another.
You don't mean...
Yes, I do.
Dum, dum, dum!
Dirk Dastardly.
Oh, Father, how could you?
I thought it was for the best. He's a very wealthy man.
Of course he is. He possesses most of our riches.
Now don't get bitter, my darling.
Yes, Daddy. But however can I marry a man I despise? And how will I tell my beloved Gilroy that I will no longer be his bride? Oh, at last, who will help a poor girl down on her luck?
Meanwhile, in another part of London, our hero, Gilroy Gladheart, is preparing to join his fiancée, Little does he know, she's already been promised to another. His trusty manservant, Bunting, is, as usual, close at hand.
Blue stockings? Green stockings? My garter? Of course. Purple waistcoat. Red waistcoat. Green waistcoat. Candy striped waistcoat. Violet cummerbund. Yellow cummerbund. Lilac cummerbund. Stocking pink cummerbund.
It seems well packed, sir.
But I haven't started on my list of furs and trench coats.
It is 28 degrees out, sir.
But
May I remind you of the Alaskan bikini fiasco?
right you are, old chap. Right you are. But did you collect Mr. Hornwhistle?
I'm not so sure that you'll be needing him on this trip, sir.
Don't be ludicrous, my good man. Of course, Mr. Hornwhistle must accompany us.
But, sir, don't you think you might be getting a little old, Mr. Horn?
Take that back.
I'm sorry, sir. I didn't mean to presume.
Now you've hurt my feelings.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry, sir. I would never in a million years knowingly hurt you.
You're just lucky Mr. Hornwhistle didn't hear you. He is very sensitive, you know.
Yes, of course. I actually have a gift for him.
Squee! Hot dog, now you're talking.
I thought Mr. Hornwhistle would appreciate it.
How wonderful! It will match his eyes perfectly. Look, Mr. Hornwhistle, Daddy has you a present. And don't you look like a smart bear wearing it? Oh, yes, you are. Oh, yes, you are. What's that? Oh. Yes, I will. Mr. Hornwhistle says thank you, Bunting.
You may tell Mr. Hornwhistle that he is very welcome. Now, sir, if you please, we must be getting on. The train leaves at midday precisely.
Indeed. Tally-ho. Off we go to meet my fiancé's father. Ready, Mr. Hornwhistle?